Good evening all. Welcome to Edu Skills. Today we are going to discuss regarding reading part A, because many of the aspirants, they have the concern like they're not able to complete their reading part A within 15 minutes. We'll see how we can complete within 15 minutes, okay, with further strategies and tips. And before moving further, I'd like to thank Father Saleen Joseph for this wonderful opportunity, and all the admin panels also. Yes, welcome to Edu Skills International once again. So today we are going to discuss regarding reading part A. I hope everybody knows regarding the reading part A. It consists of 4 texts: text A, text B, text C, and text D, and only one theme. Then we have 20 questions we have to complete within 15 minutes. This is the main issue we are facing, because many of them are not able to complete within this time limit. They are only able to complete only like 15 questions or sometimes 16 questions. Okay. So let's see how we can do it within 15 minutes. And our greatest challenge or enemy is time. So we have to defeat the time. And we need to do expeditious or fast reading in our reading part A. Then, what is expected grade? What is the expected grade or band or the numerical score? So, for grade A, we need to score 450 to 500. And grade B, we need to score 350 to 440. I'm not going to explain you regarding the C plus E, D, E, and all, because in Edu Skills, we aim only for A grade. Okay, that means you need to score 450 to 500. Then, to get a score in reading subtest, you have to score 18 out of 20 in your reading part A. And our greatest mistake is we are always targeting grade B. If you're targeting grade B, then you will end up with 340, 320, or 330. Like. So always aim for grade A, and it should be more than 18. 18, 19, or definitely you can score 20 out of 20 if you're following further strategy. Yes. Reading part A in 10 minutes. Tip 1, you have to begin with skimming. Okay, when you skim, you will get a general idea. Okay, what each text contains. Okay, what each paragraph contains. So you have to skim. Okay, then focus of each text. You have to find the sequence of each text. Okay, if text A contains of, for example, if text A is definition, or text B is clinical assessment, text C is complications, or text D is post-operative care. So this is an example. Okay. So like that, you have to find out the sequence. Each text contains what all the information. Okay. Generally, you can give one name like this: definition, clinical assessment, complications, and post-operative care. Then I have already told you, like, you have to skim. So what you have to skim? You have to skim for the clues. Okay. What are all the clues? You have to read the title, have to read the subheadings, okay, section headings, then names. Names means name of an organ, body part, or some device, or some medicines, or disease condition, whatever it is, okay. Names, then number, then percentage, sequential expression. That means like firstly, secondly, all those things will come. No? So all those things, then frequency expression, scale, okay, all, most, majority, many, all those things are scales. Then adjectives, negative expression, then abbreviations, everything you have to search, okay? Search for all these clues. I'm not going to explain regarding all these, okay? Because already Father have explained in many videos regarding the same. So if you have any doubt, you can definitely watch that videos. And after watching also, you're not getting enough idea regarding that, please message or in Telegram, or you can message, like you can comment in the YouTube. Then 12 steps to crack reading part A in 10 minutes. Okay. So I told you, you can crack reading part A in 10 minutes. But for that, what you have to do? So these are the 12 steps you have to follow when you are practicing your OET reading subtest. Okay. Reading part A. So first one is identify 4 text headings and write down on a piece of paper. Okay. So definitely the headings will be there. If the heading is not there, so many of them will ask like, oh, in text A, if there is no heading, what we have to do? Okay. If the heading is not there, you can read the topic sentence. Okay, read the first line or first sentence. You will definitely get an idea that the paragraph belongs to. Okay, so what are the information in that paragraph, particular paragraph contains. So read that, and you can give a heading in like in your own way. You can just give. So like if for example today's topic is total knee replacement. Okay, so if the heading is not there in the first paragraph, they have mentioned regarding the definition. So definitely you can name it as definition. So like that, you can read and you can give a sequence. Then understand the relationship and sequence among the 4 text headings. So you have to understand the sequence, what it contains, each text contains, what is the relation. You have to understand that. Okay. Then skim the 4 text and highlight the clues. You have to skim, and I told you already what you have to skim. So skim for these: title, section headings, subheadings, name, number, percentage, sequential expressions, frequency expression, scale, adjectives, negative expression, abbreviation. So all those things you have to search in your text. When you are skimming, you have to, you can see all those things. Okay. So whatever you can see, that you can mark. Okay. So read the question statements and highlight the keywords. That is the 4th step. So when you are reading the question statement, you have to highlight or you can underline the keywords from the question statements. Then read the question statement and match the text. This is very important. If you don't know in which text contain the particular information, then you have to search all the 4 texts. If you know the information from which text, then only you can search that particular text. For example, if you know the question statement is from text A, then you can only search in text A. No need to search in B, C, or D. So this 5th step is very, very important. Then write down the hedging words identified in the question. So what are all the hedging words you are identifying? You can write in a paper or book. Then arrange the hedging words into 4 columns. After that, you can draw 4 columns. Then you can arrange it accordingly. In a text A contains which are all the hedging words. Okay, text B, text C, and text D. Okay. Then confirm 1 to 7 answers. After that, what you have to do, you have to move to the questions and confirm the answers 1 to 7. It will not take much time. Hardly it will take 1 to 2 minute time. Okay, if you know the sequence. Again, I am telling, if you know the sequence, it will be very easy. Okay, locate the answers. Then you can locate the answer, write the answer in the booklet. And when you're writing the answers, please check. Okay, please copy and paste in the booklet. Then proofreading. Proofreading is also important. If you make any spelling mistake, you will be penalized for that and you will not get marked. Okay, so be careful when you are writing. Then fill the self-assessment form. So we have self-assessment form in Edu Skills. You can fill that form. Okay, that means in 15 minutes, how many questions you are answering, how much mark you are getting. So in 20 questions we have, if you're completing 15, in 15 minutes, you are completing 12 questions. Okay, and the correct answer is 10. Then your score is 10 out of 20, not 10 out of 12. Okay, so like that, you have to mark in the self-assessment form. This will help you to find out whether your score improved or not. Okay. So these are the 12 steps you have to follow to crack reading part A. And definitely in your exam, we can only follow some of these text steps, because you can't write all the hedging words into 4 columns, all those things you can't. Okay. But in your practice, definitely you have to do this. So if you're doing like this, your competency will improve. Okay. We'll move to the topic. Hope everybody have this printed material.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Today's topic is total knee replacement. Okay. So first, what we have to do, we have already read total knee replacement. Okay, heading. Then what is the first step? Identify 4 text headings and write down on a piece of paper. So what is the headings? Then understand the relationship and sequence among the 4 text headings. Okay. Second, then third one, search for clues. So we know what are the clues. Okay, skim for the text and search for the clues. So title, section headings, subheadings, all these things you have to highlight. This is today's topic. Okay, total knee replacement. You can take your printed materials with you. Okay, you can check your time also. So we'll try to complete within this 10 to 12 minutes. So are you all ready for that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So we're ready with the printed material. So text A. So when you are getting the question paper, okay, there will be two booklets. One booklet contains text and the other one will be the questions. So from the text, whatever the answer you're finding, you have to copy and paste in your answer booklet. You got that question paper, okay, text booklet and the question paper. You have to read the heading, okay, main heading, that is total knee replacement. After that, text A, B, C, and D is there, okay. So you have to start reading. So you have to only take 2 minutes time for your skimming. Don't take too much of time to read completely because we don't want to read completely. Only we need to skim and we have only 15 minutes that you have to always keep in your mind. And we need to complete in 12 minutes as per Edu Skills policy. And 3 minutes you have to check your answers whether it is correct, if is there any spelling mistake, okay. So we have only 12 minutes. So start doing your text A. You have to skim now. So total knee replacement, you can underline when I'm telling these keywords, you can just underline on your printed material. Fine. Total knee replacement. Then again, what is the keyword here? You can interact, no issues. So damaged cartilage, then bone, then knee joint, it's the name of body part. Yes. Then osteoarthritis.
Disease.
Yes,
Disease.
TKR is an abbreviation. Rheumatoid arthritis, knee injury and knee deformity. Then again TKR is there. Then here it's choices.
Sequential expression.
Yes, smaller operations.
Physiotherapy.
Yes, yes. Arthroscopic washout and debridement, osteotomy, then mosaicoplasty. Then again here PKR, that is partial knee replacement.
Knee replacement.
Partial.
Yes, then 20
years.
years.
20 years. 60
years.
60 and
numbers.
80.
Yeah.
So these are the numbers. So finished skimming the reading part, sorry, text A. Then we are moving to text B. Okay. So this is the heading here. So in the text A, there is no heading. I have given the heading as definition. So move to text B. Yeah. Clinical assessment. In clinical assessment, some of the assessment they have mentioned here, anesthetic and rehabilitation, you can underline, knee x-rays, physiotherapy assessment, then some symptoms they have mentioned here. Yes, severe pain, stiffness, knee locking and clicking, then unable to carry out everyday tasks, then depressed, unable to work. Finished. Okay, so clear. General idea is clinical assessment and symptoms. Hope you have following me.
Yes.
Yes. So we are moving to text C, potential complications. So these are this is the text C. Okay, so we are highlighting or we are underlining the keywords. So potential complication, infection, blood clots, most is a scale. Yes.
Most
Again,
is the
depression, further surgery. Then red or hot or reddened or hard or painful. Then pulmonary embolism, it's a disease, name of the disease. Then again, unexpected bleeding ligament. So some of the complications they have mentioned here. So we have given the heading as complications. Yes, move on to text D. Okay, so this is text D, post-operative care. Okay, we can highlight the headings, the hedging words. So post-operative care, okay. Then again, opioid analgesia, then PCAS, okay. Abbreviation, again, 24 to 48 hours time expression. Again, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. Okay, yes. So, yes, deep vein thrombosis is a condition. Then low molecular heparin, weight heparin is a drug, okay, anti-embolic stockings. Then again, here 12 to 18 hours is the time expression. Again, continuous passive motion, abbreviation, then 90-degree angle and 10 meters. So numbers. Then again, here is the subheading. Section heading is there. At discharge, most patients are able to. So during or only at discharge, what is the things the patient can do? Okay, that is at discharge, most patients are able to. Then timeline to full recovery. So these are the words you have to skim in your text D. Okay, so what is your sequence? Definition.
Definition, clinical assessment,
Clinical
complication and
assessment,
post-operative care.
Complication and post-operative care.
Complication, post-operative care.
Yes. What we have to do, read the question statement and highlight the heading words. Okay. So your question will be like this, questions 1 to 7. Okay. So for each question 1 to 7, decide what text A, B, C, or D the information comes from. You may use any letter more than once. In which text can you find the information about? So you have to find out from which text the particular information is from. Okay. So you can write
Clinical assessment, time to.
Yes, so you can write the answers in your printed material. No need to tell the answers now. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
So I'll give you 2 minutes time. So you can complete this. Okay. If you are completed, you can tell. So I'll read the question. Okay. And the sequence is here. Okay. You can see in this screen, the sequence I have mentioned here: definition, clinical assessment, complications, and post-operative care. Question number 1. The symptoms to check for during clinical assessment. You can write the answer. No need to tell the answer. The timeline to full recovery. So you can write the answer very quickly. Okay. Timeline to full recovery. So where we have discussed regarding that. So smaller operations as alternative to knee replacement. Hope you have done the written the answer. Then post-operative care, from which text? Post-operative care following knee replacement. Then 5th one, potential complications. Then 6th one, the reasons a patient need to seek medical help after discharge. Then what a total knee replacement is, from which text? Hope it is completed.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
So we'll move to question number 8 to 40. First, I'll read the question. You have to understand, you have to find out from which text it is. And so no need to tell the answer, but you have to write the answer. So when I am reading the question, in your mind, you have to think from which text it is. And the text is here in this screen. You can see also. Then you have to go to the particular text and you have to find out the answer. You have only 3 minutes time to complete this 8 to 14 questions. Okay. So start. What type of analgesia is administered using a patient-controlled analgesia system? From which text and what is the answer? You have to write. Only 30 seconds time. So next question. What do the initials PKR stand for? First, you have to think from which text and you have to write the answer. You can just search in that particular text and write the answer. When you are writing, your spelling should be correct. Fine. Next question. What are the most common complications following knee replacement surgery? So from which text and what is the answer? So you have to write. Now, 11th question. During the clinical assessment, what does a physiotherapist assess? So from which text and what is the answer? Very quickly, you have to write, you have to find out the answer. And you have to move on. Okay. So, 12th question. What is the main reason a TKR is carried out? So, reason a TKR is carried out, from which text, and have to write the answer. Fine, we are moving to next question. What is the minimum knee bend a patient should have on discharge from hospital? So what is the minimum knee bend a patient should have on discharge from hospital? So on discharge is the key word here, and you have to find out from which text, and you have to find out from the particular text. Are you able to follow me?
Yes.
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 Yes, great. Thank you. So we'll move to next question. During the clinical assessment, a patient's medical history is checked to ensure they are fit for what? Okay. So the keyword is clinical assessment, and you have to find out from which text is, and you need to write the answer. Can we move to 15 to 20? Are you ready? Or I need to wait?
Yes, ready.
Ready. Okay, good. So questions 15 to 20, complete each of the sentences 15 to 20 with a word or short phrase from one of the text. Each answer may include words, numbers, or both. Okay. So it's a fill in the blanks type question. So 15th question. Deep vein thrombosis prevention option include use of an dash pump. Okay. So use of an dash pump. So from which text it is? Deep vein thrombosis. We have read in one text. Okay. You have to identify that text and need to write the answer. So name of some pump. Yeah. Fine. We'll move to next question. A person may report knee dash or clicking during the clinical assessment. So the keyword is clinical assessment here. So you can find from the particular text. Okay, hope it is done. Can I move to next question?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Others?
Yeah,
Yeah.
please go ahead.
You can go ahead and
Thank you. The 17th one, the parts of an artificial knee joint may be held in place with dash or newborn growth. So artificial knee joint, where we have read, in which text, you have to find out the answer. So the parts of an artificial knee joint may be held in place with dash or newborn growth. Then we're moving to next question on discharge. Most patients are able to walk dash and go up and down stairs with a walking aid. So on discharge is the key word here where you have to find which text you have to find this particular information and you need to write the answer. So 19th one, dash tissue forming and restricting movement of the knee is a potential complication following knee replacement surgery. So need to find out from which text it is potential complication, then need to write the answer. Fine, the last question. Dash and lifestyle changes are the first choices for managing the knee symptoms. Dash and lifestyle changes are the first choices for managing the knee symptoms. Done?
Yes.
done, Arya.
Ready? Others? Can I
The last question.
slide? Hope everybody finished 20 questions. Okay. So now we'll check the answers. Okay. So you can check your answers. The symptoms to check for during clinical assessment. So clinical assessment is the key word here, and from which text it is?
B.
Yes. The timeline to full recovery. Where we have read this timeline to full recovery?
D.
Yes. Smaller operations as alternatives to knee replacement. Where it is?
A.
Yes. Post-operative care following knee replacement.
D.
On 4. D.
Yes. The reasons a patient needs to seek medical help after discharge.
Well,
Yes. What I
I
taught.
think
Potential
Yeah,
complication.
in this sixth question, some of them have some doubt. I think so. So we'll
Yeah.
discuss later.
Yes.
Don't worry about that. Okay. Yes.
Hmm.
So what a total knee replacement is? Definitely from text A.
Definitely.
So we have completed all these 20 questions within how many minutes do you know that?
No.
Anybody?
No.
In a 6 minutes, I guess.
Sorry.
In 6 minutes. It
Not
was
6
very
minutes.
early.
Yeah, 10 to 12 minutes, I think. Yeah. So, and even in between, I am also talking. So definitely you can finish before that. Fine. We'll just move to 8 to 14. Okay, we'll check the answers. So what type of analgesia is administered? Type of analgesia is the key word here. So,
Yeah.
what is,
Opioid.
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 so what do the initials PKR stand for?
Partial knee replacement.
Yes.
XTA.
Yeah, yes, correct. Then, what are the most common complications following knee replacement surgery? Complications is the key word
Infection
here.
and blood clot.
Infection and blood clots. This text C.
Great. Yes. During the clinical assessment, what a physiotherapist assess?
Mobility and gait.
Yes.
Text B.
Okay. What is the main reason ATKR is carried out for?
Osteoarthritis. Text A.
Very good. What
I
is the
didn't-
minimum knee bend a patient should have on discharge from hospital?
90-degree angle. Text D.
Yes. Then, during the clinical assessment, a patient's medical history is checked to ensure they are fit for what?
Anesthetic and
Anesthesia and
rehabilitation.
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 Yes. So let's move to next session, 15 to 20. So deep vein thrombosis prevention option include use of one dash. pump.
Intermittent foot
Intermittent
sore.
foot sore.
Soul pump.
Yes. A person may report knee, dash or clicking during the clinical assessment. So clinical assessment is here, text to be. So the answer is
Locking.
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 yes.
Locking, yeah.
The parts of an artificial knee joint may be held in place with a dash or newborn growth. So
Cement.
artificial knee joint from which text? Yes. Yes. From text A.
I didn't do.
On discharge, most patients are able to walk, dash, and go up and down stairs with a walking aid. From which text it is?
D.
D.
Yes, the answer is 10
10
meters.
meters.
Then, dash tissue forming and restricting movement of the knee is a potential complication following total knee replacement surgery. So, potential
X is
complication
scar.
is here. Yes,
Excessive
C.
scar.
Text
Yes.
C.
Correct. So, the last question, 20th question, dash and lifestyle changes are the first choices for managing the knee symptoms.
Medication and physiotherapy.
Physiotherapy. Yeah.
Correct.
Text
medical
A.
So here first choices, then definitely you can you'll know like one or two options like have to write words you have to write. Okay, so we took only this much time to complete the reading part A. Okay, if you know the sequence. See, if you don't know the sequence, it is very difficult because you will search in all the text. You will find out a keyword, okay, like this, deep vein thrombosis, and if you don't know from which text, with this word, you will go and search in all the text, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
And it
So
happens.
here-
Yeah.
Yes, I know that. Okay. So this from text A, these many questions are there. Okay, see here, smaller operations as alternatives to knee replacement. See here, okay, Third question, yeah, a partial knee replacement where only one side of the joint is replaced in smaller operation is an alternative option to full joint replacement. Here they have mentioned full joint replacement, but in your question they have mentioned knee replacement. Both are same, right? Full joint replacement and knee replacement. Knee is a full joint, right?
Mhm.
Yes, what a total knee replacement is definitely from this, the total knee replacement definition they have mentioned here. So from text A, definitely. What do the initials PKR stand for? That is also here. PKR stands for here, partial knee replacement. So when you are writing this, if you know the spelling also, you have to see and write, okay? You have to double check your spellings. Fine. What is the main reason a TKR is carried out for? So what is the main reason? Here, osteoarthritis is the main reason for a TKR. The same thing they have mentioned. Same, no synonyms, nothing. Okay. The parts of an artificial knee joint may be held in place with dash or newborn growth. There it is. The third line. The parts may be held in place with cement or newborn growth. Okay. See how easy it is if you know the sequence. Then again, 20th question from text A, medication, physiotherapy, and lifestyle changes are the first choices for managing the knee symptoms. Okay, so here, medication, physiotherapy, and lifestyle changes are the first choices for managing the knee symptoms. Same they have mentioned there also, so it is very easy. Fine. So all the text is like this only, okay? So same thing I have mentioned here also. Okay, see, and that symptoms. The symptoms to check for during clinical assessment. Definitely clinical assessment, the word is here, the heading word. So we have the heading also clinical assessment. The answer will be B. Then again, during the clinical assessment, what does a physiotherapist assess? So what does a physiotherapist assess? Here we have read physiotherapist assessment of mobility and gait. Okay, so our answer is mobility and gait. Then during clinical assessment, again, the keyword is clinical assessment here. A patient's medical history to check is checked to ensure they are fit for what? So fit for what?
Anesthetic
Anesthetic.
and
Anesthetic and
rehabilitation.
rehabilitation.
Yes, anesthetic and rehabilitation. If anybody have any doubt regarding these questions, you can ask when I am explaining, okay?
Okay.
Then 16th one, a person may report knee locking or clicking during the clinical assessment. That also here clearly mentioned knee locking or clicking. Here
And
check
symptoms,
for
yeah.
symptoms of. Yes. Okay. Then we'll move to text C, potential complication, definitely from C because the potential complication heading is there. Okay. Then the reason a patient needs to seek medical help after discharge. So this is a doubt, I think many of them, okay, for many of them. So see here, in the text D, they have mentioned at discharge, most of the patients are able to, whatever they can do, they have mentioned here. But in text C, in the complication, see here, the operated leg will be bruised, but patients are advised to seek medical help if they find the leg is becoming hot, red, and hard or painful. And in the question, they have asked the reason a patient needs to seek medical help after discharge. So when the patient will seek medical help after discharge, if some complication happens, right?
Yes.
If I am okay after the surgery, will I come back and see the doctor?
No,
Except the
no,
follow-up?
no.
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 Okay. So if you want to seek some medical help, something has to happen for you, right? After discharge.
Yes.
So then definitely it is a complication. Correct? Understood?
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Any doubts?
No.
No.
Ma'am, can you
Yes.
repeat it again? Because
Yeah. The reason a patient needs to seek medical help after discharge. So when we seek a medical help after discharge, if we have some problem, right?
Yes.
Yes. If we have some problem, it is a complication only, right? Simply we will not come and see the doctor, no?
Yes.
we don't.
So from which text it is? It is a complication, right?
In the see.
Yes.
Can you explain this one 19 again, please?
So what are the most common complications following knee replacement surgery? So the complication is the key word, and we have
Infection
here
and blood
Infection
clots.
and blood clots.
and blood clots. Then scar tissue forming and restricting movement of the knee is a potential complication following knee replacement surgery. So where we have to see
Potential complications.
Potential complications.
Yes, potential complication means text.
C.
C we have to see here. Excess scar tissue forming and restricting movement of the knee. Other potential complications include.
Yes.
Okay, heading is there. Other potential complications include excess scar tissue forming and restricting movement of the knee. So here dash tissue forming in question. So there you have to write only excess scar. Tissue is already there in your question statement. So no need to repeat that word. Fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Excess
Oh.
scar.
Yes.
Okay.
Then we'll move to text D. What are the questions from the text D? We'll see. So the timeline to full recovery. The same heading is here. Timeline to full recovery. Some from text D. Okay.
D.
Post-operative care following knee replacement. So post-operative care from which text?
D.
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 D. What
Oh,
type
D
of
to what?
analgesia? Yes. What type of analgesia is administered using a patient-controlled analgesia system? Then definitely
Type
from which
of analgesia is
Yeah.
opioid.
yes,
Opioid.
here you can see opioid
Opioid.
analgesia is administered using a patient-controlled analgesia system. See,
System.
yes, see the abbreviation here also is there. Patient-controlled analgesia system (PCAS). This is
Yes.
what we are telling you to highlight all those things. Okay. So
Mhm.
next question number 13. What is the minimum knee bend? Okay, knee bend a patient should have on discharge from hospital. So
90-degree angle.
90 degree.
yes, 90-degree angle. You can see
Yes.
here number. Okay.
At discharge.
At discharge. So your answer is 90-degree angle. Then move on to next. Deep vein thrombosis. So deep vein thrombosis prevention option include use of a dash pump. So name of some pump, right? So deep vein
Instrument.
thrombosis we have read.
Intermittent.
Yes.
Intermittent.
Yes. The
Intermittent.
instrument
Intermittent
of
Foot,
foot sole
foot
pump.
sole.
yes,
Oh.
intermittent foot sole.
Foot
Have
sole.
to see the spelling and write. Okay, don't make mistakes. The last one on discharge. On discharge. In text it is at discharge. Okay,
At
most
discharge,
patients are able to
yes.
walk, dash, and go up and down stairs with a walking aid. That means
10
your
10
meters.
meters.
10.
10 meters.
Yeah, that's it. So thank you for listening.
Thank you for
Thank
presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Arya. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
That was wonderful explanation, ma'am.
thank you.
Arya.
You can also do the same, okay, with another material. You can take one material and
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can do the same, because if you know the sequence, it is not that much difficult, or it is very easy, you can say, okay, if you know the sequence. But if you don't know the sequence, it is very difficult. With the keyword, you will search in all the 4 texts. So
Yeah.
you can also do one session, take one reading part A, highlight the words like this, and you can also take sessions.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I have one question. What is the ideal time to skim the text 1 to D? I mean A to D. We have to do in a 30
2 minutes
seconds. We have
time.
to give the definition. 2 minutes time.
But it depends on your practice. Okay, if you can skim like you can just keep time. Okay, so you can keep 12 minutes. First, you can keep 15 minutes only. Okay, when you start your reading part A for the first time, you can keep definitely 15 minutes. Okay, then you can take only 2 minutes for skimming the text. Okay, only 2 minutes for 4 texts, not for 1 text.
Yeah.
So hardly you will get only 30 seconds. Okay. Whatever we have in discussed here, no, search for clues. What are the clues we have discussed? Only that thing you can just search, but don't search for that. Oh, where the number is. No, it's nothing like that. When you are reading, you can just highlight. If the number is there, you can highlight. Okay, so like that, you can just highlight, underline the words. When you are reading, only you can underline. So hardly it will take 2 minutes time to skim. Okay, then you can complete the 1 to 7 questions sometimes in 1 minute time. So definitely you can keep like 1 to 2 minutes time for your 1 to 7 questions. Then again, the rest of the 8 to 20 question, 3 minutes, like maybe 6 minutes to you can complete. Okay, that filling the blanks from 8 to 20 question you can complete within 6 minutes. Or if it is like 8 minutes also, it's fine. So hardly you will take 12 minutes to complete your reading part A, and 3 minutes you will get for the correction, okay, for just rechecking your answers. And definitely you have to recheck your answers, because many of our aspirants are saying after their exam, the reading part is very easy, especially reading part A. But when the score, when the result comes, the score will be less. Why? Because sometimes in the hurry burry, they will write some spellings. Okay. So in your listening, minor spelling mistakes are accepted. Okay. But in the reading, it is not accepted. So whatever they have given in your text, the same thing you have to copy and paste.
Got it, ma'am.
Fine.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank
Yes.
you.
And when you're practicing, keep 15 minutes time. Okay. Then complete it. Try to complete. If it is not completing, definitely for the first time, it is not possible. So if you're completing only 15 questions in 15 minutes, you can just mark, okay, 15 questions I have completed. And the rest of the thing, you can finish it. And after that, you can check your answers. But when you are checking your answers, how many questions you have completed within 15 minutes, that only you have to add in your score. That means if in 15 questions, you have completed your 12 questions are right, then your mark is not 12 out of 15, your mark is 12 out of 20. Because it's your mistake that you have not completed the balance 5. Okay.
Got it, ma'am.
Yes. So like that, you have to write in your self-assessment form, find out whether your score is improving. Definitely the score will improve with further strategies and tips. That is 100% guarantee. Okay. So you have to you have to do all these 12 steps when you are practicing, and in your exam, it is not possible to do all these 12 steps. There, only 5 or 6 steps is possible. Okay. But when you're practicing, definitely you have to practice all these steps. Then only you'll become competent in your reading part.
Actually, ma'am, indeed, yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Arya, ma'am,
Yeah, welcome.
will I get a reading part material for the PDF forms for practice?
Yeah, it's there in our file segment. So are you all confident you can complete within 15 minutes?
No,
Yes.
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Within 12 minutes, hopefully.
Yes, definitely 10 minutes. Yeah, definitely it is possible. So if I'm saying like it is possible, you can complete within 10 to 12 minutes, nobody will believe, right? Because of that,
Exactly, nobody.
we thought, okay, we'll do a live practice session.
Yes, we can do, inshallah, in 15 minutes.
Yeah, so as Raja Abdul said, you have to complete within 10 minutes according to further strategy.
Exactly. Without father, we are not able to do it. Like I have tested the
Yes.
OET and it was very hard experience for me. Like I was looking here and there and searching for the answers and the answer was not coming in my mind. But after watching the video of fathers, oh my God, he just came like a, angel in my life. Thank you, father.
Yes. So you can also do the student faculty sessions, everybody, because when you are doing this, your confidence will improve, your competency will improve. Okay. If you want to like teach others, then you will learn more. Okay.
Ma'am, arrange one listening class, live session, please.
Yeah, we'll do it. One by one, we'll do it.
Yes.
Yes, listening also the same, because father taught us like reading, listening are same strategy. So you can use same method. So only the thing is here you are reading, there you are listening.
For me, a listening
Also
part,
very
I still not confidence.
Yeah, so you have to watch father's video, you have to write the notes, then you have to practice, okay, one material for 1 week.
Okay.
Okay.
We will definitely do the sessions, don't worry about that, okay?
Thank you so much for this one, a live session,
And,
because this is my first one.
oh, what's your name?
Samina.
Oh, Samina, yeah, from Pakistan, currently from Kuwait, right?
Yes, you remember me.
Yeah, we'll definitely remember those who are active in our platform.
Oh, thank you.
Because of that, we are telling everybody like you have to be active in our platform. If you are active, then definitely we know, even father knows. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Arima, before I was done this material, hardly I got the score 7 or 8. But today I got 17.
Oh, great.
Congratulations.
I
Correct.
will do.
So you can come forward, help the platform, be active in the platform. Okay. Help the admins, supporting members. Okay. Because everybody knows this is a non-profit platform. That means we are not charging a single rupee for even sessions, materials. So it's completely free online OET coaching. I don't think you will get anywhere. Okay.
Yeah, that's true, ma'am. I didn't get anywhere.
Sorry.
Yeah, you truly said that this type of platform we will not get anywhere.
Yeah, definitely. So you can participate in the daily discussion.
Ma'am, how to interact with the daily discussion? Or I saw the list. If I need to participate in what I need to do, the voice message I need to send. I don't understand how to do
what-
that one because I don't know how to participate in that.
Okay,
I don't have time. I am off day. I will do
we'll
that.
send some time. Don't worry. Okay, we'll
Because
definitely send.
every
time.
day you people are asking, no one is initiating, no one is coming forward. At that time I am very sad because I cannot do the time management because duty. If I am off time, I will do definitely the
Okay.
participation.
So nothing. It's even if you can record in the previous day also, if you are on duty, okay, then you can record in the previous day. Okay, you can just record it and you can prepare your PPT and you can inform the coordinator. Okay, to send that during the discussion time. Okay, so if you want to, are you there in the Kata support team?
Yes,
Group?
that's why I am asking. Yes.
Then also you don't know how to participate in
Yes.
group discussion. It's a really bad. Okay. So we admins are not good, I think. It's our mistake.
I don't know. Because recently I joined that group 2 days before.
Okay, fine. Don't worry, we'll help you. Okay. Yes.
Ma'am, we have to use one material for 1 week, no?
See, in the reading part A, when you are doing, you are keeping only 15 minutes time, right? So after finishing your reading part A, what most of them will do, check their answers. Okay, if 15 questions are right, 5 questions are wrong, then they will just mark it as wrong and they will keep that material aside and they will go for the next material. Please don't do that. Okay. So when you are completing your reading part in 15 minutes, whatever it is, okay, after that, you have to read the questions, read the passages, everything, okay? You have to understand why the answer is right, why the answer is wrong, even in your reading part B and C also, okay? For one question, if you got the correct answer, most of the time, we will not check the answer, okay? We will not check that question again. Why the other 2 options are wrong? But definitely you have to understand why the other options are wrong and why I got the correct answer. What is the reason? So it's not like, okay, I got the correct answer, no need to check it again. Definitely you have to check because the other 2 options are wrong. No? You need to know the reason. So definitely you have to do. So it will take time. If you're practicing like that for one reading part, it will take that much time. So at least 1 day. And listening, why we are saying you have to practice for 1 week. Because there you have to know the accent, okay, where there is the pausing, where there is where the answer they are mentioning, like some subheadings will be there, no? So how to find out the answers, all those things. So you have to keep on listening for 1 week, then you will get a clear picture about that particular question, okay, like material. Okay, then when you will do the next material, it will not take that much time to complete also, okay. Or at least if first time, if your 16 answers are correct, then next time you are at least 18, 19 will be correct if you're doing properly. So always try to do the material completely, understand the material. Okay, everybody is like unique, no? So I don't know your capacity. Okay, so you can practice according to that. So daily we are doing some Zoom sessions like whatever the Jomo asked, no, how to do the daily discussion. Okay, so many of them have the same doubt. So we have arranged daily 5 p.m. We have the writing session. Okay, because it's the writing month. Sorry, writing month. Because of that, even we'll continue this. Okay, so today because of this session. The 5 p.m. session was postponed. Okay, after this, definitely that session will be there. So you can participate in the daily discussion. Okay, after attending this session, you will get an idea. Okay, we are just discussing regarding some case note. Okay, now we are discussing some like Leonard Ramamurthy case note. Okay, but not the same material you are discussing in the daily discussion. Okay, we are just give you some classes, how to find out the information, how to find out the relevant case information, or what is the key issue, how to find out, all those things will let you know. So only the thing is you have to be active in the platform. Then only you will know when the classes will be. Okay. If you are in the support team, in the supporting team, then there we are posting daily 5 p.m. the discussion like Zoom session. If you are interested, if you have time, definitely you can join. So anything else? Or I can hand over to Mary. Mary is going to present today's how to segregate the case notes.
Arya.
Thank you, ma'am. Request come forward and help father because he's giving lot of time to us. So at least we have to give something, no? Have to give something back. If you have time, you can give time. You're not expecting anything else.
We are listening you by Jill gist.
Oh, great. Okay.
There are a lot of benefits to being a group discussion like a group study we are doing. It's clear the concept in very like in a very good way.
Okay. So thank you. Thank you so much. So we'll move to the next session by Mary Joseph. Okay. She will explain regarding the writing subtest.